The 27th of July 2026 marked a historic milestone on China's star market. CXMT, the country's leading domestic DRAM manufacturer, officially listed. Priced at 8.66 yuan per share in its IPO, the stock opened at 49.5 yuan, surged more than 530% intraday, and closed up 465.82%, valuing the company at 3.28 trillion. In one trading day, it surpassed ICBC and Queicho Mutai to become China's most valuable A-share stock. The listing set a series of records. The first A-share firm to exceed 3 trillion market cap on its debut day, a single-day trading volume of 141.2 billion, and the largest IPO in star market history, raising up to 66.6 billion. IPO subscribers earned over 20,000 per lot. Hundreds of employees became millionaires overnight. This capital enthusiasm is far more than a financial boom. It is full recognition of a decade-long struggle to break overseas tech monopolies. But behind the excitement lies a longer story. How a country built one of the most critical technologies in the modern world. How did CXMT go from zero commercial DRAM experience to a serious global competitor? Let's go back to the beginning. Rewind to 2016. DRAM memory chips are the unsung foundation of modern life. Phones, laptops, gaming rigs, AI servers, smart cars, none work without DRAM. It is the staple food of the entire electronics industry. For decades, the global DRAM market was controlled by just 3 companies: Samsung, SK Hynix, and Micron. They held all the key technologies, patents, and production experience. China could assemble millions of electronic products, but the most important core memory inside them mostly came from abroad. This was a dangerous vulnerability, like building a skyscraper while renting the foundation. In May 2016, Project 506 was launched, the birth of CXMT. Initial investment stood at 18 billion, 80% funded by Hefei's state capital under the long-term Hefei model, with a total planned investment of 150 billion. Building a 12-inch wafer fab is nothing like opening a store. It requires billions in single machines, extremely complex yield control, and careful avoidance of thousands of foreign patents. Many thought the money would be burned to nothing, but the team moved forward anyway. By early 2018, the factory buildings in Hefei were completed and high-end lithography equipment was installed. Engineers lived in cleanroom suits, working around the clock. In July 2018, the first major breakthrough arrived. CXMT successfully taped out China's first 8GB DDR4 validation wafer. To avoid global patent barriers, the team independently designed its own 4 square farad cell architecture and CBD process, maximizing performance using mature DUV equipment. In September 2019, 19 nanometers, 8GB DDR4 chips entered mass production. For the first time in 30 years, a fully domestic and commercially viable DRAM chip hit the market. The long-standing monopoly was broken. Yet making chips was only half the battle. Making them profitable was an entirely different challenge. If you thought the hardest part was over, 2023 brought the brutal memory market winner. Global memory prices were cut in half. Selling a chip could not even cover electricity and material costs. Worse, strict equipment export restrictions blocked access to the latest manufacturing tools. In 2023 alone, CXMT lost 16.3 billion. Over 3 years, total losses exceeded 30 billion. Online critics called it a money-burning black hole. Founder Zhu Yiming took zero salary for 7 consecutive years. How did it survive? By strategic leapfrogging. Instead of fighting over low-margin DDR4 markets, CXMT doubled down on next-generation LPDDR5 and DDR5 using 17 nanometers processes. It quietly cooperated with local customers, proved reliability step by step, and built a portfolio of nearly 7,000 original patents. It endured the winter, waiting for the tide to turn. Then came the artificial intelligence revolution. The world suddenly needed unprecedented computing power. Every traditional server needs memory. Every AI server needs a massive surplus of memory. This explosive demand reshaped the entire market. Memory prices rebounded strongly. After years of heavy investment, CXMT finally turned losses into profits. The company achieved profitability in 2025. The once struggling challenger emerged as a real global competitor. In 2026, performance accelerated dramatically. A decade of perseverance finally paid off, leading to the historic listing described at the beginning. From IPO application to listing, CXMT took only 148 days. In a remarkable gesture, founder Zhu Yiming donated half his personal shares to active employees, with a 10-year lockup period. The 465% first-day surge is not just a headline for short-term traders. It proves that patient capital, relentless technical research, and long-term vision can break even the toughest global tech monopolies. The semiconductor industry will always have cycles. The race for advanced processes and high-bandwidth memory, HBM, remains fierce. But one thing is clear, CXMT is in this race for the long term. What do you think of CXMT's 10-year roller coaster journey? Leave your thoughts in the comments, like and subscribe, and see you in the next one.